Any questions on last week WebDriver factory? So introduction. So did you guys get a chance to look into that or no?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So the next part in the factory component is a test base. So basically a test base is a very crucial class. Basically you will decide which browser you want to run. And before class we are mentioning public void. Even if you want to run before suit also, you can put a before suit or before test. It's up to you where you want to run, this method. So I'm just giving, this is how you can give. For example, you're not providing any browser. You can pass like this at that optional Chrome browser. I'm giving Chrome browser, string browser. So resource bundle dot get bundle config file I'm reading. So log.debug setting the driver. So driver equal to WebDriver factory dot get instance dot get driver. So browser. So these are the main see I'm calling WebDriver factory class dot get instance method and get driver method. So you're getting the browser, what type of driver you want. So then this browser parameter you're passing. So that browser parameter, so you're giving based on the browser. So it will go to that block, it will execute that block and launch the browser for us. So wait, WebDriver wait object. So new WebDriver wait, the duration dot of seconds, constants dot explicit wait. Okay. And then driver dot get. So resource bundle dot get string app URL. So basically from resource bundle, you're using this get string method, and this is the config file key, config file property name, this one. So app URL means application URL, you're going to get it here. See, driver.get will open the URL, right? I'm not hard coding, HTTP is that URL.com, I'm not writing. So this is the abstraction we are doing. So you're not showing the code at all, right? You're just calling the functions. So get string and app URL. So this is how you are going to get the data and it will open the URL. That's what this first method will do that. So the second method is okay. These are all, so we have seen this link URLs. Okay, that is the one reusable method. Tear down method. Tear down method means already, say going to close the browser. If driver is not null, WebDriver factory dot get instance method dot fit driver. Get instance method dot fit driver. And so this is the after class and before class. After class and before class. So these are the test base. Basically a factory package is going to have, okay, so which browser you want to run, which application you want to open, and application closing activities and some reusable methods. So these are the things you have in the WebDriver factory component. Browser launching, browser closing, and reading the properties file properties. And those things you can just so do this in this class. Okay, that those are the main things you can see that. Any questions?
No, sir. No.
Hmm? Are you clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay. Now, so let's move on to the listeners package. What is there? So listeners package, what is there? So listeners package. Listeners means I told you. Sorry guys, I got one call. Okay. So that's the factory class related. And then listeners. So listeners is basically it is going to be listen to the no our actions, our test ng behavior, and also reports, how you want reports, and those things will be no so handled in this area. So extent manager means basically how you want your report, how your report looks like, what is your report name, title, and everything. So okay, how your so document, that kind of things you can mention here. So that is what no this one. And uh, here you have no extent reports object we are creating, extent reports class that so reference we can give that. And public static extent reports init method, and string timestamp, new simple date format. So you can give the we are generating the generic more dynamic time screenshots or more dynamic reports. So more dynamic reports means only with the time, right? With the time and the date. So with only time and date, we can generate them. So path equal to paths dot get constants dot report output folder. Basically, this is the report output folder means here we are giving a report. Here we have a reports. So that folder we are giving. So that folder we are giving constants dot report output folder. Right. So string report name, extend report, extend test report. Okay. Timestamp, and this is the timestamp we are giving, and .html. So if so, the files doesn't exist. Okay, in this path. So this path, in this path, any folder not there, then we are creating that directories. Okay, create directories. So files dot create directories path, and so try catch blocks we are using. Okay, files dot create directories path, and extend reports. So new extend reports, and extend Spark reporter. This is another class, and we're creating object and passing the report name. So report folder and report name also we are passing. Report name also we are passing that. And so Spark reporter dot config set document title, and we are giving the so what document we want, and then Spark reporter dot config set report name. We are giving the report name, this one, and then so Spark reporter dot config set the theme theme dot park theme dot dark. And so I want a dark theme for my report. And so attach reporter, so Spark reporter, okay. And extend reports dot set system info, customer name, and set system info, application. So what is the application name? And set system info module. So what is the module? And set system info submodules. See, anything you want to specify your modules and everything, then you can so keep that, right? This is system set system info, and you can specify your data. What are the data you want in your report, like build number, environment, user name, operating system, submodule, module, or application name, customer name. So team, everything you can specify so as this reports, okay. And then return this extend reports, return these extend reports, return that extend reports. After so setting this, then you are going to call this method there. So in the another extend report listener class, we are going to call that. So public class extend report listener implements so iTest listener. So iTest listener. So this is the basically interface. This interface, so we are implementing here. So we are implementing in this class. So this interface we are implementing in this class. And then private static extend reports extend manager dot init method, and public static extend test method. So public synchronized void on test on start. So your on start to on finish, these are all methods in this interface they have declared already, and we are implementing in our classes. So implementing in our class. So on start, so you can what you want to tell. So you can write there, not only print statement, you can write your own statements. You can write your own statements. On finish means what you can do. On finish, so you can flush every time the report has to be new report has to get it. So that's why extend dot flush method you are calling. And then so on test start, on test start. So iTest result, and string method name result dot get method name, and string qualified name result dot get method get qualified name. So we are getting the method name and also complete with the package with the complete name you are getting. So qualified name dot last index of so you're putting dot, and there will be a dots, right, with all package name dot everything. So that you are getting the last value, and then qualified name dot substring of from first to last. You're getting all the things and last index of that dot. And then so this if you don't want this, leave it, but this one is enough for us. Method name, just method name is enough. Just this result dot get method dot get method name, so you can get the method name. And extend test create test method name result dot get method get description, and these are the you're creating the test on start of any test. So you are creating with that method name and so the test name, so class name, method name, you are going to get that. Then so you are assigning the category, result dot get test context, get suit, get name, and assign category. So class name. So assign category, class name. Extend test, assign category. So this is the complete, on test start related. And then, so public synchronized void on test success, on test success. So result again same. If any test case successful, then you can know. So this code will execute. So on test success, this code will execute. What is that? The method name, and you are marking the status as a pass, and also you can take the screenshot also. You can take the screenshot also. You can take the screenshot also. On test failure. Okay, on test failure also same. So we're getting the method name, which method is failing, and we're marking the fail, and also we're taking the screenshot and adding the screenshot to that report also. Adding the screenshot to that report also. So on failure, this code will execute. This is what on failure, the screenshot, how to take a screenshot on failure of your test case. So that is the one thing. And then we have a on test skipped, on test skipped. So on test skipped. So what code you want to execute? So if the test case is skipped, so you just write the status as a skip. Okay. And then if you want to take screen, but nothing, screenshot won't be there for the skipped test cases. But if you don't want, just don't write this code. Okay. Don't write this code. And on test failed, but within success percentage. So this is the code. Okay. So this is all the related to reports only. So it's all related to reports only. It's all related to reports. And so this is the kind of, extent reports related package. So you can generate the reports. You can generate the reports. You can generate the reports. So those reports you will get, every time you run, a new report will be generated. So every time you will get a new report. So every time you get a new report. So that's these two classes are going to do. One more is there, lure reports, but we don't need same kind of stuff. Lure reports also same kind of stuff. So that's what so these are lure reports. And so Allure reports is a similar kind, but it is generating through JSON format. So we don't need that. Same methods I implemented, these same methods, whatever we have written, these methods only implemented here also. So, but so we don't want much on this. Any attachments you want, save text log and save screenshot, PNG format, and anything you want, okay, attach HTML. So all these things you can so get if you want. See, same methods we implemented in different way. So it's up to you how you want to implement on test failure, what you want. So we're just again taking the screenshots only, on test skipped, on test failed. So these are the methods you can. Right, same thing you can implement different ways. So what you want to execute before starting, after success, after failure, what you want to execute. So on test failure, okay, test is failed. So what you want to execute. So that code automatically it will come and call this code. So you don't need to write for every test case this code and this code, right? So we don't know when the test case will fail. So when it fails, so this code will call automatically. So that's the advantage on test success. So if the test case is success, automatically this code will call. If the test starts and this code will start, this code will execute. So on test finish and this code will execute. On test start, this code will execute. So this is the kind of test cases you can every test case automatically this code will execute. That's the listeners component where you can generate the reports. So dynamic reports you can generate, extent reports you can generate. So if they ask you what kind of reports you are generating, you have to say extent reports. So how you are implementing, if they ask you, you tell that I test listener. So we are implementing in our custom class. That class inside we are implementing on finish, on start, on test success, on test failure, on test skipped. So these are the methods we are implementing. So just say that few methods and what you are implementing in each method. Just say that method name and the status and taking the screenshots. So those things you have to tell that. Next, so main thing is okay. So log4j, I didn't explain log4j, right? So basically this log4j is used to, log4j is used to generate the logs. Log4j is to generate the logs. So these logs are, this is the .logs folder. Here we created a logs. So it will go and store here. So .logs. So .logs folder it will generate. And appenders means, okay, so where you want to generate these logs. See the base path automation.log file. This file will generate here under this folder. So under this folder and so base path, so automation, so logs, and also you can see so these are the things you can so take .log. Okay, so those things you can keep it up. And yeah, so this, and then we have a loggers. What kind of loggers you want? So you want to log to file, or you want to log to console, or you want to such kind of loggers you can add. So this is the loggers. So we have different log levels. We have debug, info, and error, fatal, that kind of loggers you can put it. We are using now info, right? Log.info. You can use log.debug, and you can use log.one, log.error, so log.fatal, such kind of things you can place it. And so then you can use so this is the main logger. This is log your messages to log. Okay, so to generate the logs, you can use this. So that's what this loggers. And then we can use utilities. The next component is very important, utilities. And constants is mainly, so the entire project, so which is not going to change, any paths or any strings which are not going to change. Those things you can place under constants class. Under constants class, public static final string Firefox. So Firefox class, Chrome, and IE Edge, and implicit weight, explicit weight, and so user directory. You can give user directory means your current working directory. Your current working directory you can give. Current working directory you can give. And then, so config directory means your config file, the config.properties file path. So that is user directory plus this project path plus, and you can give this config.properties file. So user directory plus, and then SRC test resources config.properties file. That's the complete config directory means. See, I'm reducing the, again, writing this, again, system.get property. So I'm again reusing here this variable here. So then from that URL, that path plus next path. Next path is SRC. See that SRC test resources under that config.properties file. So that you have to give till this user.directory, user directory plus source test resources, then config.properties. Okay, so that's all about constants class file, and then we have a Excel utils. So Excel utils is a, so I think we have less time. This is let me explain. I'll come back to that. Time utils. So time utils is basically we have a implemented a small way to default timeout to small way to medium timeout to large timeout to extra large timeout to. So these are the different times we implemented. So again, these methods inside you have a thread.sleep. So you're calling that the constants, constant values. Again, every place you have a thread.sleep only. So if you need, you can use these methods directly. Instead of using directly thread.sleep, we are using a method names. You're using method names. And extra large weight, so thread.sleep and extra large timeout, and apply weight. So this is also you can give your own time. So by calling this method, you can apply whatever the time you want, whatever the time you want. So whatever the time you want, that's the thread.sleep. Okay, so this is the wait timings. Any wait times you need, you can use it, and that's